Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a follow-up to my last one, which was 10 girl names that I love but won't be using. Today is going to be 10 boy names that I love but won't be using. I'm just going to go down the list. I have one on my phone, and I'm just going to kind of explain why I like the name. If I researched where it came from, then I'm going to talk about that and all of that stuff. So it's going to be like my previous one, just boys. The first name on my list is Bracken. I think this name is very unique for a boy. I don't think I know any boys named Bracken. I just don't know if it's like too out there for me or not. I just was sitting here thinking of some names one day and it came to my mind and I was like, hey, that name is kind of cool. I researched and I didn't really find anything else on that name other than a couple people with it. I couldn't really find where it came from or anything like that, but I just thought it was really masculine and cool. It's like Brock, like you could call them Brack, which would be like Brock, but then that might also be kind of weird. So I don't know, it's just a strange, unique name to me and I thought it was kind of cool, so I thought I would add it in. The second name on my list is Hayes. I love this name. I think it is so cute. Like a little baby boy named Hayes, but also when you get older, that name is just like strong and different. And I don't know, to me it kind of stands out. It would make you stand out if you had a cool name like that. I don't know where that name came from once again, but I just really liked it. The third name on my list is Jayden, and it's spelled Jayden. I would never name my child this just because I know somebody named Jayden, and that would just be really weird if I did that. But I love this name. I have always loved this name. I think it's good for a boy or a girl, but I personally like it for a boy. Like when they get older and whatever, they could be called Jay. I don't like that name, but I think Jayden as a whole is different and strong, but also like it's kind of like artsy at the same time. I don't want to say it's feminine because it's not, but it's very like unique, strong, artsy, and just like different, you know? The fourth name on my list is Jackson, and it's not spelled like Jackson, it's Jaxon. I have always liked the name Jackson, but I know too many people who have that name, and it's just like the regular Jackson spelling. So I thought if I ever did name my child Jackson, it would be with an XON instead of CKSON. I think it's strong, once again, and it's just like a really good boy name, but also can transition into manlyhood because they could be called Jacks. I have just always liked this name. It just like rolls off your tongue. I kind of like, the more I think about it, the more I want to name my child Jackson, but I just don't think Matt would do that because one of his friends' names is Jackson. So yeah. The fifth name on my list is Luke. Once again, this is a name that I would never name my child. I've loved this name for like my entire life, but I would never name my child this just because I know somebody named Luke and it just like wouldn't be a good thing, you know, if I name my child that. I think it's short but strong, and it's also a good baby name but also a good adult name. Most of these names I really don't have an explanation as to why I like them other than they're cute or like masculine but also good for a boy, like a baby boy. All these names I just like for no reason really. It's just names that I have always thought about and or that came to me recently that I like. So the sixth name on my list is Finn, and it's Finn. I used to watch Adventure Time, so this is probably why I wouldn't name my child Finn, but I think it's very short and I have the thing for short names. You probably know that, but I just like it. It's like really adorable, like a little baby Finn. But I don't know how well that would transition to adulthood for a man, so I probably would not name my child Finn. The 7th name on my list is Brayden. This name is very strong, and it just like Brayden, it just rolls off your tongue. Like, they could be called Bray, they could be called Brady, Brayden. But I used to be really good friends with this guy named Brayden when I was in like lower grade school. So I don't think I would name my child Brayden. It's just been a name that has always been in the back of my mind, like, hey, I love this name, but I just associate it with them, so I probably wouldn't actually name my child that. The 7th name on my list is Wesley. This name is very old. I'm pretty sure it's of English origin. Wesley. I just like the name Wesley, and also like Wes, but I don't like it as much as Wesley. I just think Wesley is a very strong and like manly name. It just reminds me of a person who is like doing well in life and who will succeed and like go great places, and that's why I've always loved that name. I think it's just very manly. And the 8th name on my list is Keller. I don't know, I was reading something on the internet one day. I don't remember what it was. It was like those things that Cosmo posts, and with like the names, like, what are they called? I don't even remember, but you know what I'm talking about. It was one of those, and Keller, it wasn't a first name, but it was like a middle name, but I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, that would be such a cute first name for a boy. And it could also transition to adulthood, just because Keller to me is strong, and it's also a short name, which I love, and it's just like, it's different, and I don't think there's many people named Keller, or that I know of named Keller. I don't even think I know one person named Keller, so that is something that I probably will still consider. I don't know if Matt would like it or not. He probably wouldn't, but I still like the name. The last name on my list is Parker. I would never name my child Parker, just because, I don't know, I don't like it that much, but I do like it as a name. I think it's different, but it's also very popular, so that's probably why I wouldn't use it. But I just like the way it like rolls off your tongue. Parker. Parker. Because they could be called Park, but I don't like that either. Like, I don't like to short form that name, because I think Park is weird. It reminds me of like the actual park, or like parking your car, which I'm not very good at. So I just would go with Parker. But that is the 10 boys' names that I love but probably won't use. I hope you enjoy these types of videos. If y'all have any names that you want to share, feel free to comment below. Or if you have any video ideas also, please feel free to share them, because I want to be posting content that you guys want to see. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!